All right, Lady Sentient. Let's see what we can do. All right, we got some Underlegion to pair with. And geez, I think this might be our third Pyre of Dominion in a row. Could we ensure we make 100% positive that we are not doing a selected version of that it is random. Savagery is up, Fire Hunter, and Vampiric Feed. We got a Sweeper, we got Steel Enhancers. I feel like the Sentient works really well with Pyre of Dominion. Her restore path is the one that most likely is impacted by the Pyre of Dominion, so leaning more towards spikes versus the cultivate path. With the Underlegion, probably want to maybe do spikes, as it is a little bit of a win condition. We already have the propagation going on there, so with all that in mind, we can think about drafting our picks here. Okay, so I might have lied. Maybe the Restore Sentient is the correct one to go. So Awaken gives us that regen stacking, which we do love to see. And Graft is just additional draw, additional mana, and also proc healing triggers. Or Focus Growth is really good draw. I'm going to take Focus Growth. I was watching, I think, Baylor play, and I saw him get a Focus Growth ×2 in his opening pack. And it might have been Dwarves, I'm not sure, but they didn't take it because they chose something else that was probably better. And I was like, man, it would be kind of interesting to start with 2 Focus Growths with such a small deck. So I am pretty committed to it. Okay, Pandemic is also interesting. Decay 8 and Sap 2. Just like constantly create a pandemic on everybody. Propagate 1 is also nice, but it's 2 of them. I don't feel like 2 of them is really good. I kind of want to take Pandemic. A Husk Hermit. We already have a Husk Hermit here. I am a fan of the Animus of Speeds for just easy clearing. Like 35 damage is pretty meaningful early on. It takes down the heavies to 1 hit from the Pyre. A little bit of Sap and Decay will get them killed by the Pyre, doing minimal damage. They phase out pretty late into the game, but hopefully by then we'll have like a Husk Hermit carrying us. Or the Amorous Enoki could be pretty cool as well. The one thing about her is we don't have any way to actually utilize the Rally super well because we don't have the spawning ability, whereas the Cluster Kernel does have the spawning ability. So Cluster Kernel is really expensive though, but getting 2 of them on the field, I wonder if that's just like, I don't know, maybe that is a win condition in and of itself. And we definitely want to take mana since we took the Focus Growths here. So we'll get that deployability early on. It just makes the Animus of Speeds like a little less good, but I'll hard cast them out. Hey, there it is, Bristling. We're definitely taking spikes here. Cultivate could have been an option, but okay. Spotted Spore. I'm down to try it. A little bit of backline control with Sentient and fungi people doing their stuff up top. What could go wrong? I really do think we just like 1 and 2. I will spike on bottom. This gives us, I think, the best chance to get the Collector. Oh yeah, the mushies are in the house, baby. All right, let's get you here. We're gonna be a little worse for wear. We might just need to take a little bit of damage early on here. Thanks to these Vengeful Shards being pretty common in our draw. He's already at 40-32 thanks to the 8 summon plus the Spotted Spore. So feeling good about that. This is all just happening, which we like to see. This is where I could propagate to generate more spikes. I don't think I need to. We're going to cast out that and then How do I want to do this? I don't know if it really matters. I guess do you, because we're going to get to heal you next turn for 25. Everybody else is dying. So I guess I do just give you more spikes. I maybe should have just done on the guy up top, but I'm pretty certain he already wins the fight for us. So we may be over-optimizing for no reason. Heck, we might even just win on bottom, to be honest. This guy, like, scales very slowly. Oh, yeah. Cool. So we have a really solid path ahead of us. We just need to make the deck more efficient. A little bit of energy, a little bit of going to like a Merchant of Magic to make things cheaper. Getting some energy here. Restoration detonations are not bad with the Spike Sentient. It's like a little bit of a frontline survivability play if you pick it up. I don't want this Calcified Ember. Vine Grasps, I'm pretty happy with, generally speaking. But I don't think we need a Vine Grasp here. So I'll just take a Resto Det. Oh. And a Loam Coat, huh? Why is this so good? I feel like Propagate 2 is a little too strong on this, but I don't know if you'd ever want to turn it down to Propagate a little bit less. And yeah, hey there, Johnny. What's up? Ball Dropper. Of course, I saw you came in. But thank you all for being here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. I think I do want to just hit up a Merchant of Magic right now. Yeah. Making you intrinsic could be good. -2 in consume. Just toss it on 1 focus growth. A spell chain as well. I wonder if like it's ever -1 focus growth. And then we spell chain that. -2 consume on this focus growth. Nah, I like the idea of like having 2 floating. I think we're just good here. It's a Thorned Hollow. He likes to propagate as well, but I feel like we just propagate on Sentient if we really wanted to. Oh, Johnny, yeah. A lot of Gorge units can definitely be tough because you lose out on all your ability to play morsels, right? With all the starting cards going away. So I could definitely feel that. I'll say there probably is an outlet or a way to win. It just like requires like abnormal thinking usually. Let's toss you in the middle here. Give us a little bit of flexibility. All right, there's the Loam Coat. I feel like if I just toss that on you, you might just win the battle for us. At the cost of what? Letting like this guy get to the top and not getting out the kernel cluster or the cluster kernel. Yeah, let's just do that. And then you can grab some more health here and we'll unturn. Yeah, they're going to be pretty good. Set up for some success. You are potentially making it up to the top. I think this is one of my favorite pyres. Very similar to it's gonna do 40 damage. I think that should be enough then to save us. Very similar to like Pandora's Box in Slay the Spire. It's definitely like a way where you can get a really crazy start, or you might just be like, uh-oh, we're in a lot of trouble now. What if? I don't think that wins it. I mean, you survive there at least. Again, I think we just win on bottom, right? So I wonder if it's just like, do this. Proliferate top. Again, with how much regen do we have down here? 7? Like, I don't know. Okay, we're not winning. That's fair. I don't want to give her damage. If I do, then she attacks back. So I think we can just like slow play it. You're doing 7. We need to do 86. This is currently 72. So let's just give it to you then, and I'll go ahead and heal you, I guess. Our guy, our troop up top wins for the most part. There is like a little bit of math that I'm slightly unfamiliar with. That being when they attack and we get hit by spikes, we do lose stacks of troop. So it's not really like a 1-to-1 as you normally would do, like the math being like, oh, this is 9 damage. It's like a little bit more than that, because I think because there's 9 damage, you're technically losing 2 extra stacks. So you have to like add that into your calculation. My goal from now into the future of Monster Train 2 is to have such strong mushrooms that I don't ever need to do the math. And there you go. Who needs math when you just win? I'll definitely take another regen 5 here. Advanced propagate 2. We don't really have any extinguished spawn necessity right now. I think we just go glow up. I mean, more stuff I could put on my sentient right now is pretty good to me. Definitely could check out a merchant of arms, but what if I just like kept making things a little cheaper? Oh, that looks really cool too. K16 Sap 4. I know you guys might be looking at what's going on and be like, are you investing too much in like your magic right now because you're already planning on getting energy? But this is right now a relatively energy hungry deck with just so many 2-cost cards. 3 mana, it's like, all right, you get 1 out of the 2. Once we move into 4 mana per turn, we're still gonna want a little bit extra reduction in mana, or just to really give us a lot of good draw potential with these focus growths. Drawing like, you know, potentially 10 cards per turn for energy just sometimes isn't enough in and of itself. This guy's like kind of okay, but like he would eat up all of the mana. So I think I just let him go. Sorry, Dante. That's a squad leader. I don't really have a great way to fit everybody on the field yet, but could just take them. He would pretty much be useless until we got floor space, which is not going to be happening from any of these clans, but we could take a boss artifact for it. If we did that, then we would be having, let's see, 6. So it would be like Colonel, our boy, and then a Husk Hermit, because it would be 7. Or I could like, nah, I probably couldn't get another Colonel because we would only be at, what, 4-6 energy. Hey there, Tiny. How are you doing? I'm gonna take him anyway. Weather's going pretty good. It was like super duper hot the past a little bit here, and it has calmed down a little bit as far as the oppressiveness goes, but it's still pretty hot. So, all right, I like that. I don't think I need to perma anything, and we're not going to reroll here. Yeah, that's true. We could get a tiny stone as well. This health might look good. I don't have much money, though. Our first merchant and trinkets is up here. All right. I might be convinced to go to the right here to pick up some money. All right. Arkian, what do you got for us, my friend? Working around that Pyre Hunter ability, but it shouldn't be too bad. Without Train Stewards, it's a little annoying. And I think we might... How do I want to do this then? So I could do like Cluster Kernel, Animus of Speed. To die. think I need to like do this. And then Sentient, you stay bottom. Then I think I just toss Husk Hermit in middle to pull aggro while we're looking to set up. So he takes a little bit of damage here in the opening round, but it's like not the biggest of deals. I think we always propagate on bottom. Other than that, I mean, I guess I just like don't take this damage. So we're not going there. We're not seeing any health for a while. So health is pretty precious to us right now. All right. And then I guess you get a little bit more damage in case things go really bad. All right. Hey, there's our pandemic, though. That guy's going to be very, very sad. Bust this out, and then I think we go ahead and put our quick down here. Yeah. All right. Waiting on the other cluster kernel. Should be coming up on this draw. 5 out of 6 chance to see him. Get him, play out the shard, most likely. Or not. That's fine, too. Sorry to hear, Wolf. Well, usually the breaks are the things that can get you back into the game, you know? You just need a little bit of a break to reset your mind mentally, and usually you're good to go. Or at least that's how it's been for me in the past, so hopefully it's a little similar for you. I don't think giving you anything here is meaningful. Give it to you, I guess. That protects troop stacking, and then I'll just proliferate on bottom, getting more sap, more decay. Pretty much letting us survive against him as well. So now that she's loam coated, we are just cruising, making sure nothing leaks, I think. And here he is. Cluster Kernel, get in there. And I'm sorry to tell you, Archean, but you're just having a bad day. Middle floor doing what they're doing. Not the biggest of deals. But like I said, this 2 damage from her has been relatively meaningful throughout this battle. Speaking of meaningful, toss you out, and you can probably just propagate top, right? Get him. Pretty sure he's just dead here. Yeah. Just for fun, let's make him even more dead. I think that's the first focus growth I've played. Battered Shell survived, which is pretty nice. Interesting. Apply DK equal to 5x sap. Maybe. Draw 1 random spell from your consume pile. That just allows us to really hit these pandemics like it's nothing. This is an interesting time to take Deadly Variant, though. We are sapping out quite a bit. I'm curious to try it. I've never clicked on that button before. Rally, apply sap 1 to enemy units. Well, that's another way to really alter this battle. It follows along the path, although it's really difficult to get her into play early on. Do like a middle floor setup then? I'm really curious about that. Definitely taking Ember. We need the Ember just to sustain all these 2 cost cards in our deck. Our biggest boss streak right now, I think, might be 3. Sounds about right to me. I'm going to go to the right here. Oh, we're gonna do it later. Squad leader's happening like after the next battle. Or if we get a tiny stone, then we answer that as well. Hey, if you've never played anything like this, Crazy Agent, I would definitely say it's really worth it. This is probably one of my favorite roguelike games out there. And if you're unfamiliar with the genre and you're into like card games or anything, it's definitely worth it. Skip. And I think we could just go spikes 25, although rejuvenate 30 damage is interesting too. Frostbite is 1-to-1, so if you have 10 frostbite on somebody, it'll just do 10 damage. Whereas decay has a multiplier of 3. So unit takes 3 damage per stack. So generally speaking, the community believes that decay is better. And it's a little hard for me to disagree with them. But the one thing to keep in mind is that Frostbite within Stygian is only one of their mechanics, right? The other one is like heavily relying on like the incant mechanic, which is really, really powerful in its own right. So Frostbite for Stygian isn't necessarily like one of their primary win conditions. If anything, it's not even a win condition in Stygian. Whereas for Underlegion, they made it a win condition. So like inherently, they're just kind of slightly different. I'm gonna go ahead and take the explosive one. I like the cross tech here, and let's reroll. Hey, dualism. And there's the tiny stone, so we can go ahead and make this cluster kernel 1, and then that way we can get the mushroom boy on there. Or I mean, I could even do her instead. Get mushroom boy later. I really like this guy. I don't know if they're really that good for us, but I really want to try her out. But I do need the floor space later, so I think let's just do a cluster kernel, and then we can at least do something meaningful right now with it all. Any tips for new players? If you're coming from like a background of no roguelike, like if you haven't played Slay the Spire or I was gonna say Rogue Book, is that one of them? There's a couple out there that I just can't bring to mind right now, but you know, there's a lot of options for you to choose from. Don't overload your deck with units. Try to choose like maybe somewhere between like 2 to 4 units to pick from. You could definitely like hit 3 to 7 once you kind of understand the game a little bit. But try to do a really good balance of spells and units. You probably want at least 1 or 2 pieces of equipment, and then there's like rooms in the game, and it's usually worth trying to find like 1 or 2 rooms. If you get a good balance of that, you'll at least have a really good chance of getting to where you need to be with your deck. And then after that, it's really just like learning like what beat you. Yeah, exactly, V-Zoom. If you're not a fan of losing, then these are like a little bit of a harder genre to enjoy, I think, because like they're almost designed to have you lose a lot before you learn. And yeah, then there's like some more specific mechanical things to talk about, but generally speaking, I think those are 2 kind of specific ideas that I like to abide by. The last thing I'll say is, you know, once you start up the game, if you have specific questions, feel free to ask them. Everybody in the community is super helpful and nice and loves to talk about the game in general, so. Oh yeah, there's also a restart button in this one. I won't ever use it really, but use it a lot for yourself. And you can also restart battles up here as well if you wanted to. So I'm curious to put you on bottom because I could put her, a cluster kernel, and then sentient, right? It's a little awkward, I think. Well, no, because then they're not attacking into spikes. So maybe I still do spikes down here. Still think I kind of want to try this out. So Enchantrelle here with Tiny Cluster Kernel, and Squad Leader. All right, so they got multi-strike, so we'll definitely end up taking some damage here or there, but toss that out. We can like heal. If I hit you there, then you actually do less damage. Okay, I'll get you out then. Rally happens when it activates. So if they have 0 attack, they won't attack into it. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're correct. Yes. Now that I've identified, although if I ever do this, right, if I ever summon them on the floor itself, then we do run into that issue. So if I was to play this, he'd go down, but that's probably like beneficial to us, right? Because now we're not taking any damage. No! How do we kill you? Nope. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, we'd have to advance the sentient. So it's like it's just one of those things where there's a lot of pieces that are missing, and it's probably just not worth it for me to try to make it happen right now. All right, let's just kill you out. This calcified ember might be floating around. Now that we're like established, we might be able to Ooh, you are hurting quite a bit. Yeah, intrinsic or just kind of be okay with like letting people leak. Which like that's usually the way I go about it, right? You are kind of strong. Don't really want to take 2 damage here. I hope we're okay. I might have bifurcated my strategy too much. If we can harvest on the boss floor, I think we'll be good. But your regen 12, I don't think sets us over the edge. Doing okay there. Really want to get this calcified ember out. I don't know if I'm allowed to. What are we drawing into? Deadly variant, propagates. That's like a pretty bad draw for us. So I really want to draw more next turn. It's less about the heal and the damage and more about the draw. I'll go ahead and sap you out for fun. These guys are really tough against mushrooms with their ability to just crush the harvest stack. So hopefully Sentient can put a big dent in Corin. We'll see. That's looking pretty good. How good is it looking? All right, really good. I don't really know what the math is on this, so I'm not even going to try to pretend to do it. And then that's not anything, so we'll go like this, and then like that, and then you are 17 health away. Again, I might have bifurcated a little bit too hard. I think my 2 floors can handle 17 health. Could be wrong, though. Loam Coat just really being the linchpin in this run right now. Hey, I'm gonna get the calcified ember out. Perfect. Everybody liked that. Hey, 17 in certain contexts could be quite a bit. You're not wrong. Regen 3. Yeah, Loam Coat is so amazing. I'm gonna take that even though we get the calcified ember. That's Truffles. We all know Truffles is amazing, right? I don't have any room cards. I would like to see some artifacts and some events. Room cards could be what? Like Silence, Inferno Room, Propagate, Sap, etc., etc. I don't think I really care about any of those. So let's go to the right. Another dualism. Ooh, loam-coated firebrand. I mean, there's so many good things to add a loam coat to. Ooh. A sting, you say? We're going to do our best, Nick, to not let truffles die, but no promises. I mean, I guess we just do ever-churning soil just because it's like +1 draw. This is just a boss artifact, right? Thorn fruit is also +1 draw, but we don't have any synergy with stings right now, so we'll take it. If I went to like a couple Merchant of Trinkets already and didn't see any sting artifacts, then I might take it because there's a chance that we see more sting artifacts. But since that's not really happening, then we'll just let it go. Evergrowth, huh? By regen 3 and sap 3. I do like a Tome of Evergrowth. Multi-strike and fragile is pretty bad for us, I would say. And trample, we kind of already do trample. So I don't think we need that either. So let's go ahead and just grab the Tome of Evergrowth. Let's do 20 health on you, just in case things go poorly on a turn. Reroll. Hey, reduce to 1. Can get you on it now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so in theory, if I had 8 mana on turn 1, I could set everybody up. Which, if I get another thing of energy, that is 8 mana. Is that worth it? Might be, honestly. Gonna try it out. We have a trinkets coming up, right? I should probably... Or do I just not go to trinkets again? The question would be like, what do I duplicate at the well? Honestly, like another loam coat would be pretty sick. Nah, I want to see a Merchant of Trinkets. There's so much we can get. Yeah. Let's save that money. Reanimate 1. Man, these Ravenous Zealots are so annoying for us to deal with. All right. I think you still chill on bottom. And I think last time the setup worked decently enough. Now, if I draw my guy on turn 1, which we did, I was about to say we didn't, but we do. Now we are. Oh, they are in trouble. All right. So you're a big jerk with your sap 2. Not that it's like a big deal to us, I guess. They just don't want to take damage right now. I would also like to draw a lot next turn. So let's kind of split the difference here. Take 1, draw 7. Truffles, what do we get? Shift, gain Valor 1. Interestingly, I mean, you getting a little bit of Valor might not be terrible. Sap on Sentient is nothing. That's true. I wasn't too worried about not getting it, but let's do that so that you take some damage. Let's do a little bit of truffle protection up top. You can gain a Windblade, my friend. Bottom's a little scary. I definitely need to get some heal up there. Probably next turn. I think this is... Oh, okay, never mind. That wave's manageable. And you have sap 19. That's pretty good. What if we got you to be like sap a million? That sounds good. Regen. draw a bunch next turn. Yeah, so we really just need more ways to generate units. Specifically on our turn, not end of turn generation to really sap out. This is the wave I was thinking of that we really need to heal for. Although it looks like we might actually be just fine. I would like to propagate you. I'm going to give you an ability here, which will then allow you to get a little bit more going on. And we're going to toss. It did not get Loam Coat down. It's like not too late to help out, but I don't know. We get a couple of regens. The Evergrowth on my hero is just going to give us more regen anyway, so let's propagate you, play this out, and then Sentient instead. Oops. I'm not too worried about it. The enemy's doing 20 damage to us per hit, so I don't think it's too bad. Our propagate. I would like to draw next turn if we can. I should have looked actually to see how many cards were in the deck. We're drawing 7. I would have known exactly what we're drawing into, but guy's doing a meaningful amount of damage, I guess, but we can then also just do like this to make him even more sad. Oh, probably should stop casting spells, right? No, I missed Truffles. No. All right. Don't let me forget Truffles next time, guys. Good work, Cluster Colonel. You got him. Hey, there's the Restoring Retreat I was thinking about. That way we can bring Sentient into the fold. Yeah, propagating 1 at the end of the turn is the issue, right? This is nice, though. Spawn 1 for each in your pile, but we really don't have too many consume cards. Well, at least not at the start. So, again, I'm looking for, like, something I could use every single time I draw it to activate the rally trigger on you. So, yeah, Grow Room, while it doesn't help us out, it's still pretty much the best out of these cards right now. So, we'll take it. All right, now let's head on over to the right. Oh, that's a good one, Query. Start of the turn, heal champ to full. Love it. In case you guys aren't reading the chat, have you heard about the new dense popcorn the Underlegion are trying to market? It's called the Cluster Kernels. Root Split is good if we get Decay on them, but we have Saps, so we kind of want them to go to the Pyre Room. Here's our other Sting artifact. Oops, could have had a Sting deck. Uh-oh. Create a permanent copy of the first consume card played each battle? Yeah. And then Wing Steel. After deployment, when you play your third card, draw 1 card. Honestly, it's gonna sound really lame, but I think I just do a glow up. I really need another one of these cards in the deck. It's probably the thing that will make us the most powerful in this moment, even though it's like a simple common card. And we don't need a Breath of Heaven. Lifesteal 7 is a little worrying, but I think there's a path where I go like this. Sentient. Lady. Colonel. squad leader. And we trust in the process. Okay. This is not the best start for us, for sure. I'll be the first one to admit it. Definitely want to like get as much draw next turn as I can. Dreadful Shard. No. Already betrayed once by Winged Steel. Hopefully we can handle that. I mean, they get 8 sap, but man, he's gonna get a lot of hits on it right now, which is not great. All right, but this turn should be good. All right, what if I was to do this now? So restoring retreat. Wait, yeah, restoring retreat. We pull you to the front. We propagate. Everybody gets like a bunch of sap, and that became forever. And we're gonna propagate here too to keep their sap down. Oh, that guy's gonna hurt so bad. Oh no. Oh, Penguin, hopefully you didn't die here. Leaning into sap too hard. All right, well, you really need to get killed. You are, which is good. You're maybe not sapping now. Can I play you here to help get kills? I can. And then you guys have a bunch of sap. Propagating at the end of the turn will help keep that sap going. I do also need to like advance propagate here on you, I guess. I don't know. I think I have to grow room here and then play that down there. All right. Oh, that guy's so scary. All right, we've cleared out a bottom floor, though, for the first time, which is really important for us. So the question is, can I clear out top? If we can, we might be good. If I can't, we're in a little bit of trouble. And this is not looking too great right now. So let's... Actually, that will give you a bunch of DK. And then I'm going to push you down. Okay, like that. And then... This is like not looking too great down there. All right. That guy has like 0 attack and no lifesteal, so that's good. That guy has a bunch of lifesteal and attack now, so we gotta figure this out. Okay, that should help. Do that. Propagate. Again, this guy just goes up and dies. We'll do heal. Don't really need to do that, so we'll just propagate you, and you can have a little bit more damage, sure. All right, took a while to kill that guy with our Pyre. How are you looking though now? Okay, you still have a bunch of damage to your face, which is not good. I can restoring retreat you though, which has been like a way of victory for us. So let's do that. Ruffles. Oh, Hef's hammer, huh? It's really funny, actually. We had like more turns remaining. I think I'm just gonna put it on you to get the kill. Then you can get your loam coat finally. Take that hit, I guess. All right. Get Truffles. This was a little bit of a scary fight, but it went surprisingly well. And then, yeah, we can just like pull you, hit you. All right. All right, GG, get wrecked. Let's go this way. If I find the sap room, I might take it. I think we gave it up in our opening pack. Equalize ring, huh? It's not great. Kind of interesting for the Husk Hermit. If I like the Equalize ring multi-strike, that's a way to beat them. Yeah, Sentient with Equalize ring is definitely interesting. So do I go 100 damage with a little bit more spikes, or do I go 100 health, or do I go 90 health, but do 60 front-facing damage? I mean, we have 5 mana. I feel like we could really utilize this 60 damage to the front enemy unit. 15 to the backliners is already pretty good. I will say that the 25 would have been enough for the guys that come in with Seraph because they have multi-strike and 50 health. So they would die to the spikes, but... And let's check this out. We might see the, a savagery one, huh? This really disrupts my opening hand. I took a specifically 8 mana here so that I could do cluster, Enchantrelle, Trample guy. I guess he's at the top. Yeah, he's somewhere in here. There he is, squad leader, just chilling down here. Dual type, I think Tethys is up there. I think Tethys is really good at dual typing. You get a lot of usability out of her. Some people are saying the Moon clans have a lot, or the Luna Coven. The second guy seems to have some good pairing. Primordium, depending on what you're doing, I would say is pretty good at dual teching. Wolf Denton's another one. Startail Queen. I'll be honest, I think they made Monster Train 2 in a way where dual pathing seems to be a lot better than it was before. So take that as you will. Let's reroll. All right. This is what I was thinking. Sap 3 to enemy units at the end of combat could be meaningful for our bottom floor, so I'll take it. Mitosis cap doesn't really make sense. Let's keep putting it on truffles. All right. Rex. You don't kill yourself. You don't kill yourself. You kind of kill yourself. If we don't have trample, how big of an issue is it going to be, I guess, is the question, right? I don't... I usually like to give that guy a little bit of health, but yeah, these stones are a little scary for us, I'd say. A couple of heal, though, can go a long way to save us. Propagating 2 down there is relatively meaningless. Hitting you might be good. I would like to kill you quickly if I could. I'm gonna do this on this guy so he doesn't die. Let's heal. You get that, I guess. Heal again. And I have full health, so I might as well just really try to get that out of the way so I could help with these bigger guys, because we are not ready for this one. But we have enough sap where one guy getting through shouldn't be a big deal. Shouldn't, you know? Thanks to primarily this pandemic card. But even there, it's still causing some issues. They propagate 2. That'll get... Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. We sap almost near infinitely. We're good. Heal. I'm gonna get you up top. Actually, what are we? We're drawing a bunch. Truffles kind of dies, although I can put him on bottom, I guess. I'm worried about this Pyre Hunter guy getting to the top. So by playing that, I might save myself 5 points of damage, which will definitely be worth it if I do. Yeah, we definitely need these shrooms to get a little stronger here. Hey, and look at that. We get the collector as well. Nice. Yeah, you're so dead. All right, Truffles, get in there. Well, that's a piece of equipment for sure. All right, let's Sap, propagate, loam cone. Currently doing what? 19 sap per resolve. It's pretty good. It's a ×2 multiplier. Oh no, Truffles, no! I forgot. Oh no. Oh no. The permascaling, it's crazy good. Oh, Truffles. Why did I do this? Is there any way I could save you? I don't think so. Maybe there's a chance, though. Oh, my poor friend. I'm a big old jerk. I said I would try to save Truffles. Remember that. I didn't say that I would. All right, and they came up with the 3 from down here, so you're moving up to the Pyre with like 20 stacks. So I don't think anybody really gets by that. So I said this was the least synergistic combo? Interesting. I don't know if that's true, but hey, to each their own. I think Sentient has such a good presence in this game. Whichever path you're going, Sentient never is really like the carry. Like a lot of the other heroes tend to be like a carry. Sentient just provides like very consistent support. I heard you guys wanted to get sapped. That's true. Everybody knows you can only have one dog on your train, right? Like not great down here. You really need these saps to hit too. Let's propagate. We're getting a bunch of pandemics next turn. That might just be the way to win. Rax will hit 3 times, which will take a lot of troop stacks. So, oh, that's a Pyre Hunter hit. Well, he survived for as long as he could. Yeah, Rax is so scary. Yeah, that's what I thought was happening. Hopefully... Uh-oh. Ooh, close. Very close. That's what I was saying. We needed like the things that on turn summon fun guys. And if we didn't get that, we would be dead. Good work, team. All right, show me some more propagation, please. Stings, no. I like it in graft for wing steel, making it so even if we do draw a curse, that will probably be fine. Another pandemic? I don't know if I need another one. These are all pretty meh, but I'll toss another truffles in. It's at least one random piece of equipment at the end of the day. All right, so is there anything I'd like to remove? Animuses of Quick are pretty useless right now. And upgrading spells to be better is good too. Like making these focus growths cheaper, but getting some unit upgrades could be nice as well, just for like some more survivability. Actually, holdover on glow up might be really big. Holdover spell chain answers a lot. Permanently remove consume. That's funny. Like on unearthed treasure's really good. Oh, first spell plate each turn is -1. I like that. Zap tap for more draw as well. That's really meaningful to do both those. Let's re-roll. Not 3 different. Draw a room card and reduce it to 0. That's nice too. We could get our propagate or our sap, which both are good. Also, it just makes our draw more efficient. I like Priory's Cloak, but we probably have more things to buy right now. I think I definitely make Unearthed Treasure cheaper. -2 in consume. Make it 0, right? Could have done it to focus growth, I guess. But let's just make this a 0 cost card. And we'll re-roll. Okay, there's our holdover on propagate. So I don't think we're getting the room card. Because it was 130, right? Yeah. Or the artifact, I should say. -1 on glow up, just so it's like free all the time. Seems nice. Guess I could have done the remove consume on proliferate and holdover, but we didn't know we were getting a holdover, I guess, so I'm fine with that. I need something turn 1. -1 on intrinsic. That's what I'm deciding on right now. I'm not sure what I really want that to be on, because we are going against Seraph of Savagery. We are stacking like the middle floor, so I like advance and propagate on glow up is decent, but I wonder if how do I actually get past turn 1? Might be a little too late in thinking about it now, but because he's gonna have melee weakness on us, and from my understanding, it's about 90 damage. So I mean, maybe like an Animus of Speed just needs to chump block something. That could be the situation, but then everybody has everybody would then continue to have melee weakness, but Loom Coat's not enough to save us on turn 1. The other option would be to do a Restoring Retreat. If I do Restoring Retreat, then that means my Sentient is taking the brunt of the hit, and she has exactly 90 health. Although she won't be getting melee weakness by him for the hit. So actually, I think that's the play. We get Restoring Retreat on intrinsic. I think that saves us. I hope it does. If not, then we've planned poorly. What do I want to get rid of here? I feel like these steel enhancers aren't that great right now. 4 and 4 is not that meaningful. The nice thing about them are they are 0 cost, so they do help with the wing steel play. But I think now that we have Ancient Roots, that basically does the same thing. So the synergy just really isn't here for these. Everything at least does something semi-synergistic for us. And then Coat, or this pandemic's been like really good for us as well. It might actually just be this unearthed treasure. So it could be anything. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Gra. Yeah, I've definitely duplicated a Vengeful Shard before in the previous Monster Train game when I meant to remove them. All right, let's try Unearthed Treasure here, and confidence level wise, as long as my plan was correct for turn 1, where I drop him down and whoever hits me is not killing me, we're good. If that's not the case, then we are maybe a little saddened. All right, let's put you there. I mean, we're gonna go for it. My question is, like, if I needed to sacrifice somebody, who would it be? If I did like cluster, see, I would need to put you in front, and then spawning would like mess it up. So I think we just need to like full commit. I don't think doing the sap is a good idea. If sap is killed off, then we're definitely like in some trouble areas. All right. So it looks bad pretty early on here, but then we just do this, I think. And you're not dying? Okay, you are dying. Hold on. How do we fix this then? What's the main issue right now? 21 is being multiplied by quite a bit. Playing you there, does that help out at all? It's like blocks the 21. We take 19 instead. And then, because you have melee weakness 2. If I go like this and sap you, I mean, the 19 damage is just so much for us to take. This is where like doing math and like using the restart button would be pretty good. I played this here though and sapped it again. I mean, at this point, I might as well do the math. It'd be another 3, so we're going down to another 6. So you're actually doing 7 damage. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 and 44. 44 and 38. So I think that saves us. Nope. Uh-oh. Well, it's the melee weakness. So I thought this guy was hitting us with melee weakness, right? So I thought, or these guys don't have quick, right? So I thought he hits and he kills, and then he hits us for 7. Then we get multi-striked. $21, not 14. Well, that's not great. We tried. Truffles could save us potentially. Yeah, I'm actually really curious on where I'm doing my math wrong here. So like it's just these two doing their damage, right? Because you get the spikes hit, so it's 7 plus. Oh, right, it's 3. I see. It's yep. We're dying by like 9 right now. Good call. Thank you. I understand. All right, we already played 3 things. I mean, if I get a heal or a thing that increases health, that could have been good. It's not that though. Okay. Other than that, we can try to heal out here and not really see anything. For the second sap, it might have been okay. I mean, this guy is the one that's doing all the melee weakness to us. So he would have been doing, instead of doing 21, this guy would have been doing like 39 to us because of our melee weakness. So propagate up top here, cast that out, enter. Random, or RRR is rotating random. So we always rotate our first clan, and then the rest is random. Uh-oh. Never worried. Okay, we're just going to be taking a lot of damage due to the Pyre Hunter ability. And Truffles is obviously in some trouble too. Okay. So... everybody just gets sapped out. Like, is it okay for, like, never to lose melee weakness? I don't know if that's correct, but I guess you're not dying, because, right, we have infinite stuff. That's a card. You guys kill me on that floor, which is a little annoying. Let's do Unearthed Treasure. Still hurting us, huh? All right, we're just gonna accept all the Pyre Hunting damage possible. Hopefully it only hits us on bottom. Hopefully. Do I still have that Husk Hermit? Because if I have my Husk Hermit, I can at least maybe survive a little bit down there, but I really don't think so with the with waves like that. Hopefully that saves me too. Wow, this is like... yeah. All right, getting Sap 3 on them. Oop, missed a Truffles hit. Oops. Yeah, getting that initial Sap 3 when they roll up should be a little helpful to us, I would say. If at any point... why are you dying? And why is this guy dying? It says melee weakness 1, but this guy's only hitting for 1, right? Am I... what am I missing, chat? Yeah, I see the sweep, but it should only be doing like 1 damage, right? Yeah, I'd understand if it was him, but even still, right? It's like 1... doesn't happen at the same time, though, does it? Yeah, right? It equals 5. Yeah, I don't know. But we only have the 1 proc of melee weakness once. So that's why... Rage on Strike. Ah, thank you. Thank you, 9 Jams. Rage on Strike. I honestly don't know if I ever knew that. He gets 1 rage while striking. Good to know. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we'll just save everybody as we have been. Curse Dragon stuff is kind of funny, I guess. You can have it. Really want to do anything with that? I think I'm gonna like maybe sap you out. Just so you're extra sapped by the time you get to the top here. Destroying Retreat could like definitely heal somebody. What do I want to hit though? Like maybe just like toss one of you guys down here to draw my card. Play that out. Get our Endemic again. Proliferate. Yeah, I really wish I had some way to defend. I guess like extra health would have been it, right? We probably had the option to do so, but we're also at 5 money, so we most likely benefited from all the money we didn't spend. Right. And I mean, the other good thing is as long as we eventually get to... All right, so there's just no sweep on this floor. Got it. Loam coat? Do you actually want your loam coat this time? Sure. This always like hits the sweepers, I think. True, silencing would have been like the key bottom floor to have here if we could have gotten it, but our opening turn was just so expensive to commit to a room card, but I maybe should have. No. We're not missing truffles this time. Perfect. Wait. We're taking... Okay, guys, the melee weakness is finally off. I am not doing anything on bottom. Is there any way that I could prevent these guys from hitting me on bottom? I don't think so. Like, is there anybody I could like push down here right now that would save me? And I really don't think there is. I'm just gonna toss you out for fun. That's on spell chain, so let's just do it. Okay, again, I don't want to propagate down there. Don't want to kill too much down there as well. All right. Yeah, really not happy with all the damage we're taking. We should maybe be a little better off during the Titan fight. For the Titan fight, we're not worried about Dominion's damage up top. I think actually entropy might be the main issue for us, but not 100% sure. What costs the most here? Leave variant. Take that. Just for fun. I think I missed some truffles. Yeah, if we got Zone of Silence, we did see the footstool though, so that would have been nice. Ugh. Man, the Pyre Hunter ability is so tough. All right, Truffles, you have one last chance here. What do you got for us? Valor to friendly units. Good work or something. All right, let's just make sure everybody survives here. GG, at least for now. That's true. I was thinking about that, Gua, and you're probably right. I should have done it. I like second guessed myself for some reason. I was like, oh, I'm worried about this wave in middle, but I don't think I would have actually been because we would have just won on bottom. 42 health in a dream. It should hopefully only be like 5 damage per cycle. Once we draw our sap, of course. And now that we have the sentient not dying immediately turn 1, we should be a lot better off. You have like 35 versus her, a little bit more. Nice. Diverse Seraphs and then get the Gross Michael event. That is the way, right? Okay, let's get you Evergrowth first. Let's get you Evergrowth. We can then sap. Definitely want you to just start to be sad about life. And then we definitely want to hold this over. Although you're at regen 3, right? You're at that. Let's do this. All right. Really wish I made my sap card 0 cost, huh? All right, so he gets like a little bit of corruption. He should never need the corruption again, but he has his 2 regen to help out. All right, how are we looking here? I want you to take a little bit of corruption if you can. Thank you. It's the most expensive card. I think this focus growth is the most expensive at 2 costs. Toss that out. Truffles is here. Do not fear. Kind of want to... Could sap you out, actually. Wait, why did I do that? That was dumb. Who's gonna get like fully sapped anyway? It's fine. And then let's truffles in the back. Give me some good equipment this time. Reduce cooldown by 1. It's a thing. Nobody really, I mean, I guess you technically have a cooldown, but it's also at 1. And you have your cooldown at 1, but we want to do this. Okay. Yeah, they're back. No, Truffles. Why do I do this to you all the time? Oh, my friend. Can I save you? I don't think so. Okay, we're also like not killing this guy in the back yet, which is like really annoying. But it's fine. We'll get Truffles here. Maybe I'll get... Truffles is alive, don't worry. Full entropy. I definitely can't be taking that damage. Okay, top's looking okay. I think, yeah, that regen's tough for us to keep up with. I mean, it's easy enough on this guy, I guess. We just need to keep regenning him. Play this out and get Pandemic for you up top, I guess. Then I feel like you're on a natural progression. We're just going to decay you, and I'm not sure yet about you. Let's just draw 3 next turn. All right, indeed. Good work, Truffles. Survived the worst of it. Hey, we got our propagate finally. Let's make sure we're not dying here, though. Okay, we are not dying here. We're dying up top, though, which is because of that guy, huh? Wait, Truffles, are you? Okay, Truffles is fine. Plum coat. Ugh. Curses of entropy always being a little annoying for us. And I would really like to not take this damage. Oh, I guess the other thing now that I'm thinking about it is since units are going up to the Pyre with like so much sap, we're gonna get so many additional attacks on you up here that like as long as we keep you sapped, we're so good. So I don't need to play any of these Pyrolites. I guess I have like a million of them though, right? All right, let's definitely want to deadly variant you in the back. I really need you to start taking damage. You also need to take hits at some point here, but and why are you dying? Because you have Corruption 5. Oh. Right, we didn't have Grow Room happening fast enough. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe. It's a little unfortunate. It doesn't save him now. But I'll do it anyway. It's the thought that counts, right? This is so many discordant tools. Okay, so you're on like a clock. You're up next for the clock. I'm gonna toss those out and reduce damage, I hope. Sorry, Truffles. This is a scary one down here. All right, but we finally have like what I would consider a semi-decent hand. I'm not gonna say it's great, but semi-decent, still not bad. I think we go Focus Growth Spell Chain, although that will draw a card for us. So let's get you out of the deck. Play this. Play it again, draws us another card. We get our Propagates. 2025 to 25. Ruffles. Oh, that's so good. All right. They're a little stronger, but no biggie. Okay, this is not the ones we are looking for. And then I can just like propagate down here, I guess. Yep. Luckily, our troop stacking here is like slowly getting to the point where we can like kill the wave when they get here instead of making it to the top. Definitely just need to cast those out. This is my 0 cost card, so let's get the draw. Let's play this out. Again, everybody's dying here. You're looking good. We're taking 1 damage up top. This should resolve that and or get me a bunch of deadly variant on you, which is what we were shooting for. So go ahead and get all of your hits. And now I think we are good. That's really what we were waiting for. So your clock is officially ticking. Don't worry about that. You have Saps. So let's just propagate that. Toss it out to take less damage. Keep up your regen. Okay. I don't know how many consume cards we have, but just trying to keep that deadly variant in there is too much stuff leaking. That's okay. We have answers, kind of. All right, you guys are taking some damage. Don't really want that back in the deck. You are dying this turn. You are as well. So if I draw appropriately here, we may just win. We are looking for Deadly Variant, I believe. And there it is. So propagate. Consume, and then Deadly Variant. GG. I think literally that might be the first time every single Titan has died on the same exact turn. That was awesome.